Hi everyone, my name is Yunsen Wang. I'm a fourth-year PhD student in Accounting Information Systems at the Rutgers Business School. This is my dissertation, Design Continuous Audit Analytics and Fraud Prevention Systems using Emerging Technologies. For the emerging technologies, I mentioned about the blockchain, the cloud-based in-memory columnar database, and the deep learning systems. So the idea of this dissertation is from the very basic concept of accounting information systems. Accounting plus information systems, usually we are referring to the ERP systems. Traditionally, we build the ERP on top of the general ledger. Means we focus on the general ledger to build the ERP systems, and the other applications like the payroll system, like the financial accounting system, like the human resources system, they're all built around the general ledger. However, today we try to build our ERP systems based on the transactions, the event-driven transactions. So the others, including the general ledger, will be built on top of these transactions. And if we put every transactions from each ERP systems together and build them as a chain, therefore it looks like a blockchain. So this is the main outline of my dissertation. The dissertation includes introduction part, which introduces the three different technologies, introduce the blockchain, the in-memory columnar database, and the deep learning. And the literature reviews the whole body of the literature from continuous auditing, fraud detection and prevention, and then the first essay designing a confidentiality preserving blockchain-based transaction systems that I use the blockchain to build the transaction processing systems. On top of this, I use this in the cloud-based in-memory columnar database system for continuous audit analytics to aggregate the transaction data to double entry accounting data and produce financial statements. And then, right on top of there, I use these deep learning systems to build the fraud detection and prevention applications, and that extract the data from the ERP system and analyze the financial statement and then identify the fraud and the fraud categories. So the introduction of this continuous auditing, this work has been done in 1991, and then we have multiple works built on the implementations, the techniques, and the applications, feasibilities, economics of continuous audit. Usually, we try to find the exceptions and anomalies from the transaction pool and identify the fraud or misstatement. So we introduced three different technologies: blockchain, cloud in-memory computing, and deep learning. In this dissertation uses the design science paradigm that we introduce new technology, then we provide a conceptual framework, and we prototype the framework, and then evaluate this prototype. So the first essay is designing a confidentiality preserving blockchain-based transaction processing system. We use this system to create a transaction processing system and then build a prototype to handle the transactions and then compare its performance with the traditional database-based ERP systems. Then the second essay, I use the cloud-based in-memory columnar database for continuous audit analytics that we build this database using in-memory computing and the columnar database computing. So then we build applications on top of this core data. That's comparison of the prototype, which showed great performance of the in-memory columnar database. A third essay, we use the deep learning technology to build a continuous fraud detection system, where we have many neurons that can detect the different fraud and fraud categories, and then we inside of this neural we have many multiple layers to transform the financial data to different categories. So that's our data, and thank you.